All right, hi cubies and newbies, I'm Sunshine. This is the ABCube method for solving Rubik's Cubes. And Formula A is 4 moves, Formula B is 8 moves. With these two patterns, that's all you need to solve every complexity Rubik's Cube. Formula A brings a piece to the top and twists corners around. Formula B moves 3 pieces around, and that's all you need. Today I'm going to finish the next step of, these are minxes. This is a mega minx, this is a giga minx. These also can be solved simply with A and B. Formula A again brings a piece to the top. Formula B moves 3 pieces around. There's an order of operations for the minx that doesn't happen on the cubes, and that is that you need to do the star parts before the non-star parts, because when one of the two columns is the center, it moves more than, because of its shape, it moves more than just the 3 pieces you want to move. It moves the non-star pieces as well. So you do the star parts before the non-star parts. So I've done, so far, I've done the white star parts, the white star centers, white non-star centers. Then I'm done, and that was Formula A. Formula B, Formula A also does the bold stars, and then the star centers, and then the bold star bold center non-stars, and then the pastel stars, and then for B, I use B for the pastel center non-stars. And then I've been using, going layer by layer. Okay, we've done the whites, we've done the bolds, and we've done the center, the equator here. Okay, all that's left now is I'm going to, the next step is to do the pastel side star tips, and from that part down. Okay, so I'm looking at the gray side for a piece that is not gray. It's for a star piece that's not gray. Bring it to line above where it wants to be and line it up to match the front. And the 2 columns, so the top row, first column, second column, okay? And this is going to place this piece over here. Formula B, start by moving away from the action. First piece up is where it's going to land, come back into the action. Second piece up is where it begins, okay? And then reverse down, reverse down. There it is. But this one has gray on it, this one has gray on it, this one doesn't. It's lined up to match the front. It's going in this direction. So this is B as written. To go to the right is the mirror of B as written. So from here to here, first column, second column, top row. Start by moving it away. First up, in, second up, away, down, in, second down. So the horizontal does a lot of back and forth. For every left, there's a right. For every up, there's a down. Every other move is horizontal, and every other horizontal is a reverse the one before it. So this one has gray. This one doesn't have gray. Rotate the cube so that it matches the front. It's going in this direction. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, this has gray. This doesn't. Rotate the minx to match the front. It's going in this direction. Away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Okay, that's gray. This is gray. This has gray. This has gray. This has gray. Well, let's check. This one's right. This one's right. This one's right. 4, 5. Okay, these ones are done. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Okay. Here's one. Does not have gray on it. Bring it to match the front color. It's going in this direction, so it's going to land here. So top row, first column, second column, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so this column is this piece is going over here. Top row, first column, second column. Okay, away, up, in, up. Uh-oh. We have a question mark. Do I still have a sound issue, a username? Or is everything fine now? This is the piece I'm going to move. It's going to go in this direction. Slide up, slide second up, reverse down, reverse down. Now the 3 pieces that I wanted to move, moved. Other pieces moved as well. We don't care about that. How's my sound, a username? Is everything okay now? Did I correct the issue? What is the question? Okay, here's a piece. bring it to the front. It's going in this direction. Away, up, in, second up, away, down, in, down. Okay, so we're just going layer by layer. We did the white face, and then the the bold side, and then the equator, and now we're doing the pastel star tips side. Okay, gray, 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 gray. Okay, so this one's not correct. So I'm going to place this piece in here to move this to the top where I can work on it. Up, up, down, down. Okay, and then piece. Okay, corners matches the front going in this direction. Top row, first column, second column. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, this one's done, this one's done. Let's see, this one's not. Here we go. Here's a star tip. Line it up, going in this direction. Away, up, in, middle up, away, down, in, middle down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done all of the pastel star tips. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the gray star tips now. And the difference being is that when I do these gray star tips, I'm going to be displacing some of these corners, and that's okay. I knew that was going to happen. So looking at the gray side, as far as the star tips goes, there's going to be an odd number of star tips, either all of them or an odd number. So if there's only one on this case, let's do this one first. There's only one in this case. So I'm going to line it up to its matching side, and then I'm going to look over here. So this color, this piece wants to come forward. So I'm going to move these 3 pieces. I'm going to offset it here. So these are the ones that I'm going to do the V and then put it back up again. So down, up, up, down, down, and then reset. Okay, so now I've got this one and this one are both done. No echo. Thank you so much for helping me with that. I changed. Thank you for letting me know there was a problem. All right, so these 2 are same, so these 3 are going to change. And this one wants to move forward, so I'm going to offset this here. These 2 pieces are going to move. And then, so away up, in, center up, away down, in, center down, and then reset. So now the star tips are done. And as promised, the star tips, doing the star tips messed up some of the corners, and that's okay. So I still have three I still have an odd number. Sorry. I still have an odd number of gray facing up. But they are all in the correct spot. So the next thing I need to do, 2 of them need to flip. Okay. There's either going to be side by side, or they're going to be one in between them in either direction. So either way, these are the 2. You can't flip just one piece at a time. You're going to flip 2 pieces. So I'm going to flip these 2 pieces. I'm going to do it using Formula B as written. So I'm going to, these are the 2 pieces that want to change. So I'm lowering it down. So this one's going to go in here. These 3 are going to change. This one's going to come forward. And after I do that, up, up, down, down, then I'm going to reset it and keep going in the other direction. Now, last time this moved forward. Now I'm going to move it back. So these 3. So this one, I moved it out of the way, and then I'm going to move it back, go in the other direction. Up, up, down, down, and then reset. Okay, so now the star parts are all done. And as promised, I already knew that some of the corners were going to be moved, but not all of them. So we've got to fix the corners. So find a corner that has bold. It's on the top. And bring it above where it wants to be. Because it's on this side, I'm going to use Formula B this way and move it down this way. If the bold part was on this side, then I would line it up this way and do Formula B that way. So this one, these 3 corners are going to move. This one's going to come here. top row, outside columns for the corners. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay. Reset the star tips. Okay. So that one's done, and I have a purple somewhere. Here it is. Bring it above where it wants to be. And to drop it down, I'd bring it forward instead. So these three are going to move. Slide up, slide up, slide down, and reset the star tips. Okay. Okay, let me do that with this one now. Okay. Like I said, there's, okay, this one, I'm going to line it up to the front, and then I need to find the yellow piece to come here. Okay, it's over here, so I'm going to bring it forward this way because I want to keep this one the same, but I want to bring the yellow forward. So I'm going to do offset and do these three to bring it forward. Up, up, down, down, and then reset. And again, this one's correct. Now I need to move this one to here. Offset it. I'm going to do it twice. It's going to move here and then here. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, that was once. I need to do it again. Up, up, down, down. It's a bit of an odd shape when the center is center is the star part. Okay, and then bring that back up. So this one's in the correct spot and correctly placed. This one's in the correct spot and incorrectly placed. This one, blue wants to move forward, the orange wants to move down. So I'm going to move these pieces. First thing I do is get them in the right spot. And like I said, everything is A or B. Most of it's B. Okay. All right. So this one, yellow, yellow, blue, orange, green. They're all in the correct spot. Now we look at the top. An odd number of them are gray side up. Okay. 3 of them to be exact. This one's in the right spot. This one's in the right spot. These two want to flip. Okay. I don't know how to flip the opposite ones, but I know how to flip adjacent ones. So I'm going to flip these two, and then I'll flip these two. Okay. So these 3 are going to move, so I'm going to offset it so that these are the 3 that are moving. So these 3 are the ones that are going to move. Up, up, down, down, and then reset, and the same side, keep going in the other direction. Now this piece that moved here is going to come back. Be to the other side. Up, up, down, down, and reset. And as promised, that flipped these 2. Now I'm going to flip these 2. Okay. Offset. Okay. Place, formula B, up, up, down, down. Reset, keep going in the other direction, and B to the other side. Up, up, down, down, and reset. Okay, so now my star tips are done on this one and on this one, and I'm going to need to redo my equator corners. Here's a red to bring it above where it wants to be. Now if it was on this side, I would do these 3, but because it's on this side, I'm going to move it over here and do these 3. Okay, that's going to put this one over here. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. There it is. Okay, so that one's done. I need to find a green. There it is, above where it wants to be. And it's on this side, so I move it over 1, and I'm using these 3 to move this one into that place. Up, up, down, down. So like I said, if it's on this side, then I do formula B this way. If it's on this side, I do formula B this way. If it's on the top, then I do it either way, and then I twist it using formula A. Okay, so bring this above where it wants to be. It's on this side. So these 3 corners are going to move. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so blue's done, red's done, green's done, purple, the equator is done again, the white and bolds are done. So these are almost the same. Now I'm going to start doing the side edge on this one. I'm going to do just the bottom side edge because I'm going to use the top two layers, the top layers above the star piece to work on the gray side. So I'm going to get this side first so I can have fewer pieces to worry about. So look for a piece on top that's not gray, bring it to the front and see if it lines up. It's going to go down here. So these three pieces are going to move. Slide up, slide up, slide down, slide down. Okay, reset the top. Here's a yellow to blue, line up to the front. It's going to go down here. Slide up, slide up, slide down. And when the two columns did not include the center slice, then it only moves three pieces, just it's on the cube. Okay, so this one's correct, this one's correct. I need okay, this one is going to go here, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Here we go. This one is going to go here, so these three. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Yellow and green we're still looking for. This is not one that's helpful right now. This one is helpful. So this one's going here. These three pieces. Up, up, down, down. All right. And when there's more. Okay, I'm looking to see if I'm going, because I'm going layer by layer. So the green and pink, that's right here. This is the one I want. So I'm going to move this to the side using the top row and first column and second column. That's going to put it to the gray side where I can use it. Okay. Line it up to the center. It's going to come down here. Up, up, down, down. Okay. Reset the tops. Okay, so I've gone layer by layer. If I wanted to do the next step, I would do the corners. Okay. And regard that this one will be complete. This one still has the edges I need to work on. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the corners. So first I look to see if any of them are in their correct space. Okay, the easiest way to do that is to bring the gray side to the top on all of my corners. Okay, you don't have to do this, but it's helpful to me. There's a gray on all of the top corners. Just bring the gray to the top. And I don't have to count my formula A's because it's going to be multiple of 6. Which means that the rest of the cube is untouched. Okay, so this one's correct. This one's correct. I can't keep both of them though. I'm only going to use one of them. Either one. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. This corner is right here, so it's going to need to move 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so first I'm going to move these 3. That's going to put it right there. Up, up, down, down. This one's staying the same. Okay, now it's right there. I'm going to move it here and then here. Oops. Up, up, down, down. That moves these 3. And once more. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so these 2 are correct. These 3 are not. They need to move. So I can either, okay, these 3 are going to move either once or twice, because 3 times gets it back to how you started. So up, up, down, down, needs to move again. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so now everything's in its correct spot. Formula A, twist it. Bottom row, right column. I can't twist just one corner, so I'm going to do this one and then finish with this one. So formula A until the gray is on top. Pause, slide it to preserve it, continue with the other column, And when that gray is on top too, it will have been a multiple of 6, meaning that the rest of the cube is untouched. Set the top, and this one's done. So this one, to do the corners on this one, the edges, star tips are all correct. I'm just doing all the non-star parts. Just use formula B4. Okay, so this one's correct. I'm going to bring it to use formula A to bring the gray to the top. This is a optional step. You don't have to do it. If your eyes are good at just watching the colors, then you don't have to do it. But I bring the gray to the top, slide it out of the way, continue with the next corner. Okay, rest of the cube is untouched. Okay, so this cube is correct. This one's not. I won't need the gray, pink, and green is right here. So I need to move it 1, 2, 3 times. So these 3 corners. Hi, thank you for joining me. I am Sunshine. I'm working on the minxes today. Putting together, okay, so now it's right there. Move it again. Putting together a playlist for the minxes, just like I have for the cubes. This is the ABCube method for solving Rubik's Cubes, and it works. Okay, so this one's correct. I need to bring this one here. So these 3, if I top row out to these 2 columns, these 3 corners are going to move. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so this one's in the correct space. This one's in the correct space. Let's bring the gray to the top again using formula A. Bottom row, right column is used to bring a piece to the top and to twist corners. I twisted that corner. Let's finish with this one. You can't twist just one corner. And if you twist it multiple of 6 times, the rest of the cube is untouched, like so, and reset. So this one's correct, this one's correct. This one's not. This one wants to be here. So these 3 are going to move. Up, up, down, down. And now, all of the corners are in their correct spot. These 2 need to be twisted. Formula A, twist corners, and brings a piece to the top. Bottom row, right column, until the corner on top is the way you want it. Then slide it out of the way to preserve it and continue with the next corner. And a multiple of 6 means the rest of the cube is untouched. And reset the top. Okay, so this one, everything that's done on this one is done this one, including the sides layer by layer. The next step is to do the last 2 layers, the gray side and the gray adjacent slice. Okay, and I already have a video for that. So this is a good place to pause this tutorial. So thank you for joining me. Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions for me before I sign off? I'm going to be back tomorrow morning, and I will finish these and scramble the cubes for next week. Also, I am set up to do Zoom, so if anyone wants to work with me, I'm happy to do that. I can see your cube. You can help me demonstrate that it works on every complexity cube, and or bring me your non-cuber friends. We'll have fun. So, go have a good rest of your day, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You'll see me tomorrow. Bye.